Okay, so the best way to learn isn't from your experience, but from the experiences of others who have gone ahead of you. And that is written by John C.Maxwell. Hi, so hello teenagers. So my name is Omotolo Godiro. I'm a teens coach and I coach, I mentor teenagers to explore their potential and to become the best of what God has placed inside of them. And so last week, I posted on our social media, a book for us to read, Leadership 101, written by John C.Maxwell. And that it's a book every teenager should dig deep in. It's a book that will make you see and understand that you're a leader irrespective of your age, and also it's a book that will, open your eyes to see how you can grow to be an effective leader, a great influencers, in whatever space, you find yourself in the now and in the future. Okay, so I've read the book. I think I've read the book twice now, and so I didn't meet fit to read it with teenagers again. And so, because in Teens Lead Initiative, our mandate is to raise models who will shape the future, who will be culture shapers, they will be change makers, and we know it begins from understanding, the fundamentals of your purpose as a leader in productive areas of your life. Okay, so I promised us that we would do a book review together about the book, and so from my hand, I learned some great lessons again, even after I've read the book twice. And so this is the third time I'm reading the book, and so I believe that some of the lessons I've learned, I'm going to share them with you, and they will be beneficial to you as you journey through your teenage period, teenage years into adulthood. Okay, so let's dive into it. So the first lesson I learned is that a good leader should have a well-defined and written values, notes that drive your actions, or those principles that can be like a blueprint for the goals that you set ahead of yourself. It could be in your academics, in your health, in your spiritual life, relationship with others. For example, if I call myself a leader, that's qualities that people can see, those qualities that people can see and they can exemplify in my daily life. Then I know as a teenager, I know you're a student, and probably people are calling you leader. So how do you look? How do you study? What are the quality time you are investing into your giftings, into your talent? Are you kind to people? Their values, you are living with, and you are consistent with. Okay, so that book, I also learned that leadership is influence, and that in the course of each day, most individuals, they usually try to influence, at least 4 other people. So it's either you are influencing people or you are being influenced. So as a great leader, as a teenager, so the question I want to ask you is that who are you influencing positively in your space? That is one thing the book taught me. So, and also the third thing I learned from the book is that to lead tomorrow, you learn today. Champions, they don't become champions in the ring. I love that. They are merely recognized there. So to see the champion developing into champions, you have to look into their daily routine. Your routine determines like the habits you build over time. And I can tell you that most people that we see today, they did not become great overnight. As a matter of fact, we see them on stage, we see them on platforms today as a result, of the input that they have put behind, the hard work they invested behind the scenes of the results that we are seeing today. So as a teenager, who will lead, siblings, your class, family, you are leading community, leading organization, and leading nations in times to come. So what are you doing when no one is watching you? So are you building and developing your skill set? Are you investing time, into developing those things that you value? I also learned that leadership is a process. It doesn't develop overnight. So it's a lifetime process. So you keep learning, you keep unlearning, and you keep relearning from people, from situations, from experiences. Those are the things that make you a great leader. Also, I learned that you stay focused on results. So each time you concentrate on the difficulty, like of the work or the task ahead of you, the result, it's somehow. When you dwell too long on the difficulty, you are building self-pity instead of self-discipline. So we don't look at the problem that we are seeing now. We look at the results that we are actually looking forward to. And also, I think I also learned one lesson, and it says like leaders tend to initiate, followers react. So as a teenager, initiate good cause, great ideas, exemplify good concepts, that will lead your family, that will lead yourself, that will lead your community, your school, to a greater and forward drive mode. So, and I can tell you that you are making contribution to your world. That is one thing I learned from that book, that we are making contribution. As a leader, you are a change maker. So the last lesson I learned is that you enjoy yourself because you are making your contribution to the world. As a leader, we call you a leader because we see the trait of a change maker in you. You are not living the situation like a situation the way you met it. You've transformed it. E.g., for example, as a teenager, you don't fall gossip. You don't add to moral decadence in the society. You influence the atmosphere with good moral standard. Then we can call you a leader. So those are the vital lessons I picked from Leadership 101, written by John C.Maxwell. And I can tell you that if you keep reading as a teenager, you are learning and you are building yourself. You are building the skill set in you. You are building you are building, adding up to yourself, because leaders are readers. When you read, you are learning from the experiences of others that have gone ahead that they've gone ahead of you, and you keep learning from them. You keep applying those principles to your daily activities, to your daily life. That is a leader becoming, a leader in process. And when we see you, in action, you are leading your siblings, you know how well to lead your siblings, you know how well to lead in the class, you know how well to lead in the family, in your society. Those are the things that we want to see, and those are the things that makes the society, the world, a better place, because you're already building the leadership skills in you. If you know how to lead well, you are doing yourself good, you are doing the society good. Because a lot of things that are happening in the society today is because a lot of our leaders do not know how to lead. They don't understand what it takes to be a leader. And so I encourage you, teenagers, to keep learning, keep reading books, keep studying, keep researching, keep learning from experiences of others, of people that have gone ahead of you. Thank you for joining me in this book review. I hope it has taught you one or two lessons, and till next time I come your way, get ready, because I'm coming with another great book, from another great leader. I'm touching books on every aspect of life. So I want to encourage you, when I post books, do yourself good by reading those books. Thank you so much. You are a champion. You are a leader, and I celebrate you, teenagers. Thank you so much. Bye.